Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is going to be the real reason Donald Trump won the 2025 election. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, today's topic is going to be the real reason Donald Trump won the 2025 election. Now, I know, people, of all my smart people out there, y'all, that we are in 2024. I get all that, right? However, family, whenever he actually steps into the office, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be 2025. And even if he was to step in it 2024, he's going to be the president for 2025, right? So that's why I said that, family. However, understand something. I know a lot of people are pissed off. They're mad. They're sad. Okay, their heart is heavy. I get it. But you cannot worry about things that you can't control. Right? You cannot worry about things that you can't control. That is unnecessary stress. Now, am I jacked up that Donald Trump is the president? No. Right? And was I going to be jacked up if Kamala was the president? No. Right? I feel the same exact way. However, I have my picks and I have my political views, okay? But more importantly, y'all, this is really just my opinion. Now, a lot of things that Donald Trump plans to do, obviously, y'all, he can't do every single thing. Why? Because you have a legislation branch, you have a judicial branch, and of course you have the executive branch, all right? Which means he has to pass a bill, and the bill has to be accepted and checked off by everybody else. This is why we have checks and balances. So for those who are worried about what he's going to do and he's going to be this big monstrous person, listen, y'all, he has to get the laws passed first. That's number one, right? So who cares about what he's saying he's going to do? Which you should care about, I guess, somewhat. However, it's a process is what I'm trying to say, okay? But sticking to the point, y'all, no, I don't agree with everything that he's talking about doing, right? But, I got to be honest about this, family. No way, shape, form, or fashion. And then I know my ladies are going to be pissed off with me, and I get it. But understand this. No misogyny here, y'all. Misogynist here, okay? But understand this. I don't think that a woman would be fit to be in this role or position. And the reason why is because I think that most women are wired to be emotional creatures, and that's okay, right? Like, I'm not going to put a quarterback in a center's position, right? Just like I'm not going to put a center in a running back's or a quarterback's position. It's no offense, given, or no offense thrown. It's just everybody have their own things that they are most gifted at, and that's okay, right? So I was never jacked up for her to be the president, right? I just wasn't feeling that. Just like I'm not feeling Donald Trump being the president as well. However, y'all, if that's what it is, then guess what? That's what it is, and we have to embrace it, right? The key is to be of in this world, but not of it. You cannot be, of the world, but we have no choice but to be in the world, okay? And so that's just my whole political stance on that, y'all. Once again, it's more so my opinion, all right? But anyway, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. So number one, family, in my opinion, the real reason Donald Trump won the election is this right here, family. He is a reflection of America, okay? He is a reflection of America. So you thought America wanted to change. You thought that America wanted something different. No, clearly they do not. And he is a reflection of who America is. So you thought they wanted something bigger and better. That's not the case, right? Listen, y'all, I'm not trying to be funny, but America is very hypocritical, contradicting, condescending, right? Because I thought that you can't get a job if you are a convicted felon. To my knowledge, Donald Trump over here, y'all, is a convicted felon, right? And there were allegations on him, and we know the allegations. Reno, what are you saying right now? I need you to understand something, y'all. When it comes to what we just witnessed, you're seeing that you can be a convicted felon, you can have allegations, you can go to jail, right? And you can still be the president. This is a reflection of America. The same people who tell you you need to pay back your debt. You want to make sure you have good debt and not bad debt. You want to make sure you pay back the credit card company and pay this person and pay that person. But ain't America still in debt? What are we talking about here, family? America is still in debt, right? Yet they want you to do everything the correct way. I told y'all, Donald Trump is a reflection of America. And this is something that we all have to deal with. We got to watch it and see it. And I'm glad that we are able to watch, because you get to see the stain that's on America's name. They have this American dream that you can live, but there's no American dream here. This is the land of the free. But if you say the wrong thing, it can get you thrown in jail. Reno, what are you saying right now? Donald Trump is a reflection of America. See, what y'all didn't realize is what Kamala Harris, the campaign was too political, right? So you thought that Donald Trump was political, and he is. However, he's being who he is. I am who I say I am, right? But when Kamala Harris, let's start by saying this, y'all. First, it was Joe Biden running, right? And then she jumps in. Off the rip, you got a group of people who are like, oh, okay, keep hope alive. And then you got another group of people who are like, is this a gimmick? Right? And so her whole campaign was too political. It sounded like a bunch of promises that's not going to be fulfilled. I'm just being honest. So she's not necessarily a reflection of America. America says, no, I want what I see in the mirror, a broken, imperfect person, right? So this is why he won the election. I'm just being honest, y'all. He has the heart of the people, the soul of the people, right? It's like people don't like when you're trying to sell them. Kamala was more of a salesy person. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to promise you this, and then you're going to get that. Donald Trump is like, hey, man, this is what we do. This is how we do it. Listen, you really don't want to mess with them. Come get with the real, right? He was almost like Death Row with Suge Knight. Was like, if you don't want the executive all in the videos, come over here to Death Row. Yeah, that's Donald Trump, y'all. This is why he won, because he is a reflection of America. I'm just being honest, y'all. This is my opinion. Number two, money. It was because of the money, y'all. Everybody know that Donald Trump is a businessman outside of this. I'm not saying that Kamala Harris is not a businesswoman. I'm not saying that Moneybag Joe is not a businessman. But when Moneybag Joe was inside of the office, Moneybag Joe ain't do nothing. So everybody is going back off of the pandemic, although this is where politics kick in. Although they knew that the economy was messed up. So they sent out a check called the stimulus check, right? Why? Because they needed to stimulate the economy. It wasn't that they was looking out for us. They knew that we was going to put it back into the economy anyway. They knew it, right? But what I'm saying is that people are not looking at it like that. They looking at it like Donald Trump is going to help us out. He is here for us. Right? Donald Trump for us is for all. You know, so Donald Trump, he has this stigma to his name, you know, to where they know that, well, if we have him as president, he's going to give us the money. Yeah, we get the money, right? So what I'm saying, y'all, is that they knew that Donald Trump, well, I would say this. They feel that Donald Trump will send out another stimulus check. They feel that he's going to fulfill them financially, which y'all know my stance. I don't agree with that. I don't think that no man is going to come save me. I don't think that no woman is going to come save me. I believe in the Most High, but I also believe that, you know, faith without works is dead. Right? I'm going to just sit here on my knees and pray all day. I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. And I don't do no work. It's dead. It's not going to happen. So people are wondering why Donald Trump won the election. He won because when he was the president back in 2020, right after the Simpsons done predicted it, that's a whole nother story. He sent out the stimulus check, right? Now, I know Obama came out, if I'm not mistaken, and he said that Donald Trump didn't send it out. It's something that the government already, ordained for you. He said something around that stature, right? However, it still falls up under his reputation. Why? Because the money got sent out when he was in the office. So that's why people keep saying Donald Trump, because they know that Donald Trump is about the money. So for those who are wondering why he won the election, because the money. People feel that, hey, it's inflation going on. I can't pay my bills. Everything is going up. Have y'all seen the housing market lately? Go check it out. Houses here in Atlanta, the ones that used to be worth like $300,000, they probably worth like $700 to $1 million now, right? Or I would say 700, and then the houses that was worth like 500 to 700, they're probably like a million now. It's townhomes, y'all, from around where I stay at. The townhomes are starting off. Townhomes, mind you, they're starting off at low 900s. Everything is up. So people don't have time for the hopes. People don't have time for the prayers. People, and let me say this, y'all, always pray. But I'm just talking about the world, okay? So people don't have time for what I think you can do for me. We need to know now. And what we know is Donald Trump sent us a bag, $1,200 last time he was in office. What did you do for us, Moneybag Joe? And Kamala, you run with Moneybag Joe, so you on the same type of time, right? And look at the statistics, family. Look at the statistics. Most people who voted for Kamala Harris, they were black men and black women. I want to say it was 78% men and 80-something% women. It was a grab for black people. See, the Democratic Party, they have a specific targeted audience, but they did not realize and they underestimated the popularity of Donald Trump, right? And that's a whole nother point. But I want to stick to this point. Number 2, it was about the money, family. It was straight up about the money, right? Number 3, Donald Trump speaks the language of the people, okay? He speaks the language of the people. He's not speaking this, vocabulary that's a high vernacular, I'm talking above your heads. No, he's saying, hey, this is what it is. This is what it ain't, okay? I like this. I don't like that. I mean, he came out, I want to say he tried to come out to 50 Cent Mini Man. He tried to come out to 50 Cent Mini Man. Are y'all understanding what we are dealing with here? Donald Trump is a whole character. And mind you, we're still talking about the same person who said, grab her by the... Come on, y'all. This is a whole character. He don't even take this serious. He's just doing it because he can. Y'all got to understand something. This is not a real thing for him. He's like, look, I have wealth. I have money. I have popularity, fame. Why can't I run for president? You know what? I won before. I'm going to do it again. I love that type of power. See, people think that it's just about, oh, he's going to make a lot of money. Did y'all know that presidents are actually some of the lowest people who get paid? They get free stuff and they get power, right? They got power. That's what they have. And to be honest, they have power, but of course they have to run their laws and the bills that they're trying to pass through other branches. But y'all get the point. It's a power thing. It's not even about money. Okay. But anyway, he speaks the language of the people. All right. And more specifically, Donald Trump speaks to Caucasian people who are considered to be rednecks. Right. I'm just going to be honest, y'all. And I hope that wasn't a racial slur, because that's not what I'm trying to do. But he's speaking to the people he's speaking to those individuals. They make up a lot of the country. They do. They make up a lot of the country, right? So when you speak the language of the people, then what happens is the people are going to receive it and they're going to give you their vote because I trust you. And so not only do he receive the votes of those Caucasian particular people, he received the votes of blacks too. Because anytime you're going to put it in our pockets, oh yeah, you good with us, Mr. Donald Trump, man. You're good with us. So what I'm saying, y'all, is that he speak the language of the people. Simple as that, right? Number 4, he is a celebrity. All right. Have y'all forgot that Donald Trump was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Have y'all forgot that? He was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's been in movies. Donald Trump is a whole celebrity. Kamala Harris does not stand a chance with a celebrity. That's like Will Smith going, well, somebody, let me say this, y'all. That's like your local mayor going against Will Smith for president. It's not going to happen. It's not going to, I don't care how big the platform is for your local mayor. It's not going to happen. Will Smith is a celebrity. They going to rock with him off of GP. Just on GP. Because you was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You was in 7 Pounds. You was in that dating movie. Man, all these type of movies, man. He was in what is it, y'all? The Pursuit of Happiness. Success in the Pursuit of Happiness. Something like that, y'all. Man, Will Smith has been in countless movies. Shark Tales. Come on, y'all. Celebrity. So Donald Trump has that same he has that same effect. He is a celebrity. So that's like Kanye West running for president. Like a lot of people laugh when Kanye said, I'm going to run for president. But what is the difference in Donald Trump running for president? He has no experience, right? He has no background of being a president. His daddy wasn't the president. He just woke up one day and said, I'm going to be the president, right? So again, family, his celebrity helped him win as well. Okay. Last one, y'all, is going to be number 5. That is Project 2025 was designed for Trump. Okay. Project 2025 was designed for Trump. It was. I told y'all this in my last videos about 3 months ago, I want to say. This is before I moved. I was telling y'all about Project 2025. Project 2025 is, and some of this stuff is already, going into effect. But Project 2025 is the new regulation and new world order for the year 2025, right? Making police, 100% immune, right? Taking away African American education. I think the whole abortion thing. I mean, it's so many different things, y'all, that's going down and taking place in Project 2025. But here's the kicker. Donald Trump's name was already in it. This is not no conspiracy. This is what's documented. It's the facts. So when you're talking about Donald Trump winning this election, it was really a no-brainer, right? A lot of people don't realize that those electoral votes was gonna go to Trump anyway. It was going to him because it was already written. It was decreed, y'all. Go back and study months back, even a year back maybe, and you will see that people who read the book, because the book I think is a few hundred pages long, right? It's a big book. And they was already telling people that, look, his name is inside of this book. If they're talking about, starting this Project 2025 thing, then what make you think that, and if his name is already in it, what make you think that they're not going to hold up to their word? It was already written for Donald Trump to be the president, right? And I will admit, I'm going to admit this, y'all. The whole Kamala, Harris movement and campaign, it was getting very loud. It was. She was getting a lot of attention, a lot of press. She got Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, I think Beyonce. She got a few celebrities, right? But I don't think Donald Trump did any of that. See, she thought that getting those particular black women was going to up the votes. It did for a specific demographic, but not for everybody else, right? You got Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, okay? All these women that you got on there are basically disrespecting their bodies, right? They're not people who the world, majority of the world is going to look up to in terms of seriousness, political values, truth, okay? Things that's going to help the world. It was a joke. It was all for fun, right? It was a joke. It was a big party. They used the wrong strategy. And so when you have that campaign against Donald Trump's campaign, Donald Trump's campaign triumphed it, right? It triumphed it. It was more authentic, and it caused him to win. But like I said, y'all, it was a big uproar about Kamala, because it was the thing of her being the first black woman president. I get it, but I'm gonna say this: if Hillary Clinton wasn't good enough to be the first woman president, what make you think they're gonna give it to Kamala Harris? I know people won't like me when I say this, but it's the truth. America has not been fair. You think they're gonna start being fair? Call me, okay, on my way halfway to Bahamas, and let me know, okay, because I don't believe it. All right, but with that being said, family, Project 2025 was designed for Trump. I'm just being honest. It wasn't designed for Kamala, all right, or Kamala, okay? But anyway, that's the real reason Donald Trump won the election, family, all right? Listen, y'all take it for what y'all take it for, all right? But, share y'all opinions down below in the comments. Keep it respectful. This is only my political opinion, but it is what it is, y'all. Donald Trump is the president. What y'all gonna do? Jump off bridges? We can't do that. We got to keep going, okay? But with that being said, y'all, no need to recap this. It already burnt enough. The real reason Donald Trump won the election. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.